Yesterday, we uh, left at the principle of light, and I believe that we understand the how the principle of light work. So, if we have a dark room and we want to light the room's lit, and there are two options. The first options that we bring the light in the dark room, and the second options we take the darkness out. And everybody have the same answer. That's the first options would be the best. Um, and it could be simpler because we just turn on the light, just open the door, let the sunlight in, so we have the bright room, right? And this principle we call a duality principle, as there's two factors, light and darkness, and the light take the control, uh, have the right to control here because um, wherever there's the light, wherever the light is, we don't see the darkness. And if there is no light, darkness appear, revealed. So that's why the light take to control. And if we just focus on the light, we don't need to care about darkness anymore. We don't need to care um, about the darkness anymore because when there is light, we don't see the darkness, even if it exists, but we don't see it. And similarly, when we apply to our life, when we focus on happiness, there's no sorrow, no arrogance, no unhappiness, no insecurity, for example. And if you focus on honesty, there's no lie. There's no lie. And if you focus on uh, good health, so there's no health issue. If we focus on modesty or humbleness, so there's no arrogance. So when we focus on the light, we don't see the darkness. And if we apply it to the people who stay around us, so the more we focus on the beauty in them, the more beautiful things in them we can see. And most of the problems that it hurts from people's relationship, that when they stay far away, they see each beauties in each other, and but they when they live together, uh, day by little, because they just focus on um, the bad sides, negative sides of the people around them. So um, their advantage or their weakness just revealed or just gets bigger in front in our eyes. So to apply these principles to make our life simpler, um, that we just focus on what other people is doing good, what's good in them, and we make it bigger in our minds. Whenever we see them do something good, we acknowledge and we tell them that you are doing that's very good. Uh, I'm so grateful for what you have done for us. For example, we acknowledge and we feel thank you for their presence because they have contributed to our life. So the more we focus on the light, the more we focus on the beautiful things in other people, and of course, it's also applied to us. And the bigger picture that we can see, the bigger beautiful picture that we can see, from others and from us. Okay, so that's how it tells us. Now, getting to our life, there are four areas or segments or pillars that you call um, that the experts has categorized for issues or any of our problems that could come to human life. They are inner self. It could from uh, health, from relationship, or financial condition, financial concern. So these four concerns interact, have mutual impact on each other. So they create, pose a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties in human life. And so with the principle of light that we have discussed, how do we apply it? How do we apply the principle of light into our life? The life that have these concerns: inner self, health, relationship, financial well-being. Okay, I uh, I have I have received an image about a house with seven seven torch or seven we call it seven lamps or candles. Anyways, there are seven types of lights in that house. The house of inner self, of health, of relationship, of financial flow. And so that is how the wise man bring the light into humans human house, the house of inner self, health, relationship, and financial condition. So let's check it out. What are they? What are those lights? All right. So we turn again we turn a house. Uh, if you have a paper and a marker with you, you can draw your house with me. So in the middle of the paper, you draw a house with the at the bottom, or we call the foundation of the house. There is the concern of inner self. Inner self. On the left side, the pillar is health. On the right side, another pillar is relationship. Relationship. I think next time I need to write broccoli. Okay, and then on the top, financial well-being, financial condition. Okay, and in the middle of the house, we have a hexagon. Can draw a hexagon. And from the angle of it, each hexagon, you draw a light that reaches to the edge of the house. So totally we have seven, okay, seven cells here inside the house. Okay, so at the in the hexagons, in the hexagons, write down the word water, waters. Below waters is wisdom. On the left side of wisdom is the place of state of mind. On the right side of wisdom is the place of personality. Personality. And the in the upper parts of state of mind, which on the left side of virtues, is the place of physics. And on the top is material. And on the right side and upper parts, right side of virtues, but in the upper parts is the place of capability. Capability. Right. Okay. So white inner self is at the bottom represents for the foundation of a house. And health and relationships play the role as pillars of the house, and financial conditions plays the role as the roof of the house. If you reflect on your life or observe other people's life, you can see that those who are able to uh, earn money, they they often after graduated from school, they look for a job or they run their business and try to earn money. And when they could be have little or a lot of money, they use those money to spend for the problem in health, in relationship, in their inner self concern. And some people even have bankrupt for those concerns, for health, for relationship, for their inner self problem. So that's why if we just hold on the financial condition and just focus on how to earn money and ignore the other concerns, then you could that person could end with nothing. Because actually our qualities is based on our health, relationship, and inner self, right? The mental health. So that's why we need to we need to know what is the foundation. We need to know what is the foundation. And and the experts have shared with us that inner self, our inner self, our mind played a key role as the foundations of our house. When you have strong mind, or we'll later, will in the upcoming days, we discover about the inner self, um, and we get to know what's our inner self. But right now, to have the simple understanding, you can just observe a human's life. If a person who has the stable or the stable mind, the calm or peaceful mind, they usually have a good health, and they don't need to take care much for their minds. They just focus on how to build the good health, good relation, harmonious relationship, and and then when they have a good state of their inner self and good state of the health, good state of their relationship, the money that I have will be avoid, right? And then they have more money. What they have still there. They don't need to spend those money, the money for inner self, for health, for relationships concern anymore. And of course, they have a good life quality. So that's why we need to understand about our inner self. What is it? What is our inner self? Many people talk about mind, talk about inner self, but what exactly it is, and how do we know? When I mention it, I have learned the solution, uh, so that we can discuss over that. No worry, we'll explore it little by little, so both of us to understand what's in the self. So if we can resolve the problem in inner self, the other things simpler, uh, could be simpler. Like when you build a house, you need to have a foundation first, and that part needs more time than the other parts. When you're done with the foundation of a house, so everything just very fast. But when you build the foundations, some people don't even see it, and even you don't see its progress. But it's worked, but it works and it's working. And And here, let's be patient with the journey to understand your inner self, with the journey to build your foundation. And then, once you have a concrete foundation, things could be simpler, and the other things could be faster. And the wise men have given to us seven lights, seven lights, or seven torches of light, which we can put in our house to delight our house, the house of inner self, of health, of relationship, of financial condition. And we have the light of, the light of wisdom. The second light is the light of state of mind. The third one is the light of personality. The fourth is the light of virtues. The fifth one is physic. The sixth is capability. And the last one, last but not least, right? Material. The one that many people concern to. Okay, anyway, is the roof. Now we need to focus on the foundation first. And in these journeys, hopefully that we are able to discuss over and explore about the wisdom, light, the state of mind, personality. Hopefully, we could go through these four the virtuous lights, these four lights, because they play the role as the foundation and also on the part on the journey to build our health and relationship as well. They play the key roles in our health and relationship. And if you notice these seven lights divides into two criteria. The first one, that is non-physical or immaterial. Immaterial. The second one, that is the material things, like the visible, the one that we can see. So okay. So we have, let me write down again. So we call these seven lights are seven holistic. Well, the wealth here, not just mentioned about money, is about physical and non-physical wealth. Uh, So we have, okay, we have wisdom, mm, wisdom, stay of minds. We have personality. We have virtues. These four lights are non-material. Okay. And the rest of physics. Physics. Capability. Mm, and material. And these three slides are material or physical or visible, the one that we are easy to see. And these seven lights we call as seven holistic wealth. And when why do we have these seven lights? Uh, After we graduated from college or university, or we find that we are able to earn money, and we have a job, we got a job, or we run our own business, we do something to have money. So we start to have money, and some people they have less than enough to have a lot of money. And when they have a lot of money, before people could think that they are rich, they're a rich person. But time passed by, and many people sees the rich person just only have money, nothing else. They feel that rich is not enough. The kind of richness is not enough. It's not a life that they want. And then they think that a person's have a lot of money is not a true rich person. Because many people they have an air from their family, from their seniors, from their ancestor, and then if they don't have the capacity to make those that their money work for them, and over time they've got nothing, they could get nothing. So that's why they money is not the only thing that they determine a person is a rich person, and then they care more about the capacity of that capability of that person also. And then those who have a lot of money and they also have the capability to make that money work for them, But when time passes by and they just focus on work, uh, and they don't care much about their physical health, and they got healthy, so and they even spend the whole life just to uh, resolve their healthy, so and society have another concept about the rich person. It's not just money. They have not only money but also uh, capability and good health condition. And over time, the view of the society about the rich persons also uh, raised in another level, that they think if a persons who have a lot of money have a capability to make it work and have good health conditions, but if they have the mental health, um they don't have uh then like the non-material value, the value inside them, so they still think it's still like something, it's not enough. And the society values those um who have virtues, good personality, with good state of mind, and especially those who have wisdom. So that's why many people they honor the wise man on social media. If you watch some channels, you can see that there are many gurus and teachers get highly appreciates from many people because they give a wise advice to many people. So their concept or the idea about rich or a wealthy person is including non-material, non-physical and material. Physical, assets, physical thing together. It's not just only material. Material is not enough. So that's why we have the holistic wealth, which includes non-material and materialized. And these two segments or factors have um, the mutual supports. If a person who have a lot of money, but they have uh, a lot of material things, but they don't have the non-material values like virtues, personality, state of mind, wisdom. So their material things cannot be safeguards for a long time because the non-material things could have the material to be protected, to be protected, and the material can uh, the non-material things can have the materials raise their values at another level, and the material can help protect the non-material things. Let's say if if you have seen some no, the limited version of some products like a bag or a very famous brand, when they are going to release a product, a new product, and they put on the advertisement with many non-material non-material values. For example, they're going to release a limited version of this bag, and the procedure how they produce that product, where's from the story from that bag, who designed the bag, who designed the product, and they add the non-material values in that products from the raw cost is very low. It's just very low, but because they add the non-material values in that product, the price, the market price of that product could um, many times higher than the raw cost. For example, with a product could produce from just only $20, for example, and they could they could sell with a price of 100 million dollars because they have add the non-material values in that product. So a product when a product has the non-material values, the price could skyrocket. I remember there was a bottle of water. Um, the price is priced in just a small stone on the street, around just four or five thousand, $4,000 or $5,000. But when it put in a restaurant, it's two or three or four times higher than that price. But when it puts in a five-star international hotel resort, the price could 10 times or more than 10 times higher than that price. And when it put in the airport, it has a different price. And many things in life that we can see and observe that when people add a non-material values in their products, it could have different. It will be a in a different level, different price, and that's why the material things have the non-material values added, so it can raise that thing's price up to another level uh, that we cannot imagine. We even cannot imagine from that the bag, the from the a bag which has $1,000 price or even $100,000 with but they have the raw cost is very low. Of course, it's still qualified enough, but um, but it's not that high. It's not that high, and and the non-material, the non-material things. But when we have the material, which can have to safeguard the non-material, those who has wisdom, those who have a good state of mind, but people around them, but people around them still have a concern about money, about many things, about material things. So it can also bother them. It can also bother them. Even they still feel calm, stable inside, but people around still have the concern about material things. They cannot just ignore it, cannot just neglect it. So that's why when we have the non-material things, non-material values, and we have the material things that could have safeguard our non-material values or non-material assets. So how about us? How do we apply these seven holistic wealth in us? Let's say we are persons, a product of an environment, right? Let's say we're also a product of an environment and is a material things. What if we add in us the non-material value? And what do you think about our value to other people and our values to us? And when someone have a job and the employers pay the salary for them, and they usually based on that person's capability. But time pass by, if that person's have a good health condition, physic is could support their work properly. And if that person's have the virtual wealth personality, they have good personality, they have good state of mind, and they also have has wisdom, so they could give the right decisions in most of the circumstances to make their performance better in any circumstances. So to have those to run those to have those good performance, they have the base from the non-material. They have the base from the non-material. So that's why we need to add the non-material value in us. And people can pay for the persons who work hard, have a good performance, but they cannot pay for those who has wisdom, who has good state of mind, can face, who has wisdom to overcome any hardship, overcome any obstacles, any events in their lives, who has the state of mind, wealth, who can give a reverence, gratitude to everything that they have in life, to the presence of other people in their life, to embrace everything in their life, to follow the inner peace in any circumstances that could harm for people to have it. And they cannot pay for the person who have the personality wealth, which can bring joy, can bring hope, can bring self-belief, can bring wisdom to other people. It's the one who are grateful, who are humble, who loved, who are compassionate, who are truthful, uh, trusting to in themselves, and they cannot pay for a person's virtuous wealth. because these are non-material, and with these non-material, the value of persons raised up to another level. So in this journey, in this journey, after we understand about the root cause of human life, we will discuss about these non-material things, these non-material lives, and see how we add them into into us so that we can add more value in us. And these non-material values is something are something that's hard for people to touch, for people to see it, to sense it. So that's why it's hard for them to attend attend it. That's why we need to materialize those non-material things. We need to materialize. And how to do that, we'll find out later. We'll find out in this journey. You know how to do that. So we will materialize. Mhm. Materialize. Okay. The non-materialites. And then we also, and for other material things, we dematerialize. For the material things, we dematerialize them so that all of them have both non-materials and material values, so that we can have fully understand and fully attain it. And how to do that, we'll discuss is in this journey. No worry. And these seven policies wealth that the great man have shared with me, and that's what we will do in this journey to materialize the non-material things so that we can have it, we can attain it, to add more value in us, to add more value in us. And if we have those non-material things in us, so nobody can just define us by our capability anymore. And we are the ones who define our value, because the from non-material things we can create many value to contribute great many value to this world. It depends on us. So until now, do you have any questions or anything that you want me to clarify or discuss more? Is it simple enough to understand or to get it? Thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. You need to unmute. Teacher Gemma, you need to unmute.
Thank you, Mr. Nee. Um, yeah, since I learned about this knowledge, I start to um non-materialize all the things as much as possible. For example, when I give my baby a food, I would tell her that where it's from, how useful it is, why should we eat that, and um, put the emotion or like appreciation to each fruit she has. And by that way, I feel that she eat better and more cherish the fruit than normal. So I think it can be applied in all the situation when we non-materialize all the things we have or we done, and even ourselves. If we only do something, uh, it's just a work, but at work we will help people to feel the love or make them feel more positive on those things. I believe that our value um will be like double or triple than normal. Yeah, thanks for sharing. I really like this. It helped me to um add more value to everything in life.
Thank
Yeah.
you for your sharing. It's a reality for someone who are seeking how to apply it into their life. And it's very simple example, right? Um, since we understand the role of non-material valued in our life, we just add them into all the material things, like a teacher Gemma has done. By we find the benefits from those things that serve us in our life, by asking about the benefit, how they serve us, and what they bring to us. So by doing that, to add more value to the material things, and especially when we take care for our family members, and some people like just buy some products. It's actually a very good product to their parents, but they didn't say anything, and the parents also didn't know the benefits from those products, and they didn't use it, and or they use, but I don't know um, the good might behind from their children's um, purpose. So, but compared to other people who, when they buy something for the parents and they tell them that it's that I buy this product because it's good for your health and how it works and how it supports your health, and from those non-material values that we add in those products, our parents could sense the love from us and also understand the benefits from those products. And that's why that's how the non-material can work on the material things. Thank you so much for your sharing. And hello, teacher Mai. Thank you for being here with us. We're discussing about seven holistic wealth, and how the non-material value work to raise the material things valued uh, up to another level, and how the material things can protect and safeguard the non-material things. All right, so now we can have the quite like a brief understanding how these journeys can work. is going on, right? In these journeys, we try to discuss all of these seven lights, at least the non-material lights. And okay, so this is going back to the principle of light. That's how we apply the principle of light into our life. With the house with many problems, uh, we we light those lights in our house, the light of wisdom, the light of state of mind, the light of personality, the light of virtues, the light of physic, the light of capability, and the light of material. And when we light on those lights in our house, so we have the full light in our house, which can deal with any problem in our house, in our life. And those who light those lights in their house, they hardly uh, have or they can sim they can overcome their difficulties or hardship come to their lives simply. And why do we need all of these seven lights? Because below any light, below at the base of the light, there is always darkness. If you observe that, right, on a lamp or the light at the base, we can see the darkness. So that's why we need these seven lights all lit together so that uh, they can light for each other at each other base. And for our inner self, the state of mind, wisdom, and personality can deal with our inner self. And with state of mind, virtual, and physic can deal with our health concern. For personality, virtues, and capability can help with deal with relationship concerns. And virtues, physic, capability, and material can help with deal with financial condition. So that's why they have uh, they have uh, played the key role in our house, the house of inner self, health, relationship, and financial condition. And we call this house is WIT, home. Because it's a home. WIT stands for wisdom tree. And why is wisdom tree? We will discuss about that. We'll know about that when we discuss about the light of wisdom. All right. So that's for the principle of lights. And we still left more than 10 minutes. I think I don't have enough time to um, go to the next principle. So I guess we can discuss something or uh, share some things, share some lessons that you have from um, this section, or you can have some questions, anything that you want to share with us. Please do. I'm more than happy to hear your voice. So that is for today's section, the principle of lights. The principle of lights. If if anyone have no idea for their future, don't know their destinations, or looking for what they're going to do for their future. So if like you have no path, you don't know what to do, you can choose seven holistic wealth as the next stop to add more value in you by non-material things, by understand the non-material lights and add it in you, and you can raise your value. For those who don't know what to do next, seven holistic wealth uh, can be your next stop. Okay, so do you have anyone to share before we wrap up the section today? Anyone want to share something? Because it's about the time to end the section. It's not enough for me to share the next principle. So I think to just stop here and give the rest for us to discuss or to clarify something or share our insights, for example, if we have.
Thank you, teacher, for sharing today. Uh, I really like this home, especially when I share this knowledge with my students. So uh, I I saw that they realized something. They changed their focus uh, on studying, not only pay attention on capability, the skills or the score at school, but they know that in life they have seven aspects, or we can say here seven wealth to achieve. So um, instead of spending most of time studying only, they will know and recognize the importance of the other aspects, inner self, health, relationship, and finance. And um, in more detail, there are seven lights, seven wealth. That holistic wealth they need to chase to achieve in life. So it's very blessing for us to know this knowledge and help other people to have bigger picture. I think it's like quite complete picture for our life. to have fulfill and mm, like all the aspects are satisfied later on, not not will not regret later when we chase for just one or two things only. So and we can see the how important it is to pay attention on something inside non-material things instead of trying to show off or chase for something outside like basic material and capability only. Yeah, that's my lesson. Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank you, Teacher Gamma, for your insights. It's profound, right? Um, and I feel I also have uh, the same thoughts that I I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to know about these seven holistic wealth, the non-material things, instead of just chasing after the material things. I know about the non-material that I can cultivate in me, nurture in me. So um, the life is not just about material things anymore. And so that's why we can have the full and fulfilling life. And thank you so much for your sharing. And hello, teacher and Jang. We are about to wrap up. Thank you so much for your presence. And today we go through the principle of light, seven holistic wealth, and material and non-material things. And it's about to wrap up, and I'm so happy to see all of you here. And I know that are you all are teachers and also want to share this education philosophy to many people who speak in English or speak another language. And hopefully, there are people who can get this philosophy, which can which can give the real value to their life. And this is how I think this is how we can see what we do in the future. And last time, teacher Ang Chang also mentioned to me that the next section we can do together. I'm more than happy uh, t- uh, to to cooperate with all of you teachers here, so that I think we can together create more value to the society and our community. Thank you so much for all of your presence, Teacher Mart. I don't know what time is it in Finland, and I saw you in on the Zoom where we shared in English. Uh, thank you so much for your presence. And anyone want to share something before we wrap up? It's about the time to our TED holiday, right? So, um, do you have many things to do? Are you in Vietnam, Teacher Gemma?
Mm-mm. Yes, I'm in Vietnam.
Yeah. So you are teaching English, or what are you
Yeah,
teaching?
English filter.
Um,
Yeah, I just have some small classes only.
and that is your major work, or do you have any? Or
Yeah, my full time job from now on. Before it was not, but since I decided to follow uh, the like learning as well as doing some other like value creating tool. I use English as my job.
Great. Uh, Thank you. I'm looking forward to see your ESL class or you have opened the class this class before because I saw your
Not
background.
not ah just some sharing only, not class yet. I haven't done any completed series, just separate videos.
I see.
Yeah. Hopefully, after giving birth next year, I will join our team and have some chances to share.
Yeah, the baby in 2025.
Yes. 1 or 2 more days.
1 or 2 more days. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Welcome, new
So
baby.
suddenly you don't see me here. It's when
I
I'm
know.
doing my
I know the
job, my
reason.
duty.
So I'm so appreciate that you're here with us. Even just about few days to your giving birth.
Yep. Hello, Miss Sanchez.
Hello, hello.
I tried to come in earlier tomorrow. It's the morning.
What?
It's a bit cold over here and everything's a bit slow.
Are you at home or with
Yes, I'm
Tatiana?
about taking the kid to school. So I've been running around a little bit. I try to come in a bit earlier tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, teacher is on the street. Um, but I love how you emphasize the importance of these slides very much. Thank you
I
so
wish
much
that I
for your.
joined Miss Anchan class in the morning too, but I have a class to teach early teach for baby, so it's the same time. What a pity.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you do a lot of teaching nowadays.
Not teaching, just learning and relaxing.
Um,
Yeah.
Uh, kind of
Yeah.
relaxing. Yeah.
Okay.
you
See
still
you.
participating with the ERF?
Yeah, yes, but
EFR, sorry.
because
Yeah.
I just asked for a break for giving birth, so not right now.
Okay.
Next year. Yeah.
So
Thank you,
thank you.
teacher Sunny.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
teacher Gemma. Thank you, teacher Ang Cheng. Thank you, teacher Mike. Even you're on the streets, you still attend Zoom with us. Thank you for your sharing and um, encouragement words. It's have me have motivation to do it better. Thank you everyone to your for your presence and I think it's time to say goodbye. See everyone tomorrow. I think tomorrow we have a section in the morning for with teacher and Jack. If anyone have time, join us and see you tomorrow. Have good night. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.